I have thought about writing a book that's called I Am Not a Leader. And the idea of I am not a leader is that, as people and me as an individual, I came in to start a business because I wanted to make change in the world. And I love fashion and I love philanthropy. Well, beyond that, I wasn't a very great leader in the beginning. I think if we're talking about like spiritual gifts, I think definitely I might have the gift of knowledge. Like I can look at somebody and encourage them and call things out of people and I think help people see things in themselves that they don't see. But like in terms of like leading a team and not confusing everybody in like a corporate setting and, writing processes and following these things, it just was a weak point for me. And as a result, I oftentimes felt like, gosh, my business is like really taking off, but like internally, my team is like really crumbling. Our turnover rate is way too high. Like something is wrong. And I've struggled with this until actually recently, where I just said to myself, okay, Carmin, write a book. And it's a funny thing, the title, like, I'm not a leader. It's this idea of like, when you come into entrepreneurship, I think that we're kind of like expected to be, all things to all men and have all the answers and be this exceptional human and this exceptional leader. And really, I think what it is that I think God calls each of us to something specific, and we need to get really comfortable. I would encourage entrepreneurs, get really comfortable with your shortcomings and make sure you are hiring for those shortcomings. And I know that's talked about a lot and everyone says to do that, but like, even when those shortcomings are not like acceptable, like it's not acceptable for somebody to be the owner of the business, but actually a pretty bad people manager. Like I really wasn't good at managing people. I overwhelmed them with too much insight about the problems that was going on in the business. And I kind of like shielded them from the cool stuff happening and giving. For some reason, it was like on to the next. And it was just a mess. Well, now I've learned how to hire for my weaknesses and just, kind of like wrestle within myself. Hey, I am who God made me. And the way that he made me is really great. And he didn't make me to be everything in all parts of the body and, all these things. And so I would just encourage entrepreneurs, don't be ashamed of that. Don't be embarrassed by that. Know what you're strong at, believe in yourself for that. And when you are not strong at something, even though everyone says you're supposed to be good at it, find people that can come alongside you and equip you and help you get better at those areas.